Amy, good morning.
Good morning.
I need you to tiptoe around this, Amy, if you'd be so kind.
Okay.
You did what for a friend, girl?
So my best friend came to me, and she got a feminine product stuck.
Gosh.
So I got it out for her.
That's a good friend.
Like going up a clown's leg. Just trying to grab a
Yeah.
toy.
Stop that.
And so did she at least buy you a dinner afterwards or like a nice high five, perhaps?
No, but I had an arm ache for a while.
You had an arm ache.
Yeah. Had to get right up in
God.
there. Elbow deep. All right,
Yeah.
Amy, 1 second. You're in the running. I would just bleed out, dude.
I
Honest to
literally
God.
almost had a friend ask me to do that, and then she decided to actually go to. We were in Ocean City, so she had to go to that medical place. I think on 75th Street.
Sure.
So
Yeah. I would die.
yeah,
That's one of those things that but just let me die. You know?
yeah.
Let me go. A fake name, Anna. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right. You helped a friend how, fake name, Anna?
So I was basically based. My friend had a fiance that went to this bar, and she thought that he was cheating on her regularly. And so it was this whole big thing. She told me what to wear, certain things to say. So I showed up and started talking to him, and he was entertaining the conversation. He was not aggressively pursuing, but then I kind of freaked out and retreated, chickened out. So I never was able to give her the answer.
Sure.
Or,
So you were bait,
but,
though.
yeah.
So you basically approached him and tried to get him to make a move.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a whole big thing.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Fake name, Anna. 1 second. You were in the running. I think you do that for somebody, Sauce.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think that's probably fair. Hold on. Okay. Another one. Do this. In Rockville, Penny. Good morning.
Good morning.
I also need you to tiptoe around this, Penny. You did what for a friend?
I had to wipe their backside after they used the bathroom.
Okay.
Poor KY.
Why?
Well, it was my roommate. I had just moved in the week before, and on a Saturday night we went out drinking, had a great time, hung over Sunday, regretted going out. Let's go for a bike ride, get some exercise in. She hit a curb, flipped over the bike, broke both her wrists.
Oh my God.
And, of course, it's on a Sunday. They have to wait for the swelling to go down, so it's all wrapped up. She can't do much with her wrist, let alone wipe her backside.
Yeah.
So
my
I
God.
wiped her backside. I set them.
I would have gotten a hose from the garden or a bidet. That's a...
No,
Okay.
you're a great friend.
Yeah.
Wow.
Are you still friends with this person, Penny?
We have been friends for 35 years
Okay.
now.
thank
Wow,
God.
that's
Okay.
I had known
awesome.
them. I knew her 2 weeks at that point.
Oh,
I
wow.
bet
You're a
that's
good
2 weeks
person.
before.
Brings
Okay.
it close. You
All
are a
right.
good person.
All right,
though.
Penny, 1 second. You're in the running. No chance.
I would do that if my friend had 2 broken wrists. Yeah.
Honest to God, you know like how at carnivals they have the game where you shoot the water into the hole and it fills
Sure.
out the balloon? I would do that with a buddy. I'd like spread him, bend over, brother, and I'll do a bullseye, but I'm not getting in there.
Okay.
There's no way.
You'd
there's-
have to make it that graphic.
But I would rather do that than like go up in there. No, thank you.
Yeah.
So I pass. Let me go in Manassas. Jasmine, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, girl. You did what for a friend?
So we planned a friend's trip with like a group, and there was one of my 2 good friends, so they had crushes of each other. However, my guy friend, if he had too much to drink, he would not be able to perform.
Sure.
But I individually had spoken with both of them, and obviously they want to, for that to happen. So the whole entire night, we were babysitting him.
To make sure he wasn't drinking too much?
Correct. Well, not to drink at all, because we didn't want it to have, like, any mistakes at all.
Sure.
Oh,
Are they
that's
still
okay.
together? Or they just hook up once and that was it?
No, it was just a one-time thing, and he got married, and she's dating somebody else.
Okay.
Okay.
Jasmine, you're like the wing woman of the year, though.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
for
amazing.
sure. And
Okay.
it was so hard because we were, like, going out and eating and drinking.
Sure.
So,
Yeah. No, I understand. All right, Jasmine, 1 second. You were in the running. Let me go. Erica, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay. I'm curious to see how this is a good thing, Erica. But you did what for a friend?
Okay, so we went to this house party on Halloween, and it was kind of like dirty, and there was like, cats and kittens like in abundance running around everywhere.
Okay.
And my friend like bonded with this kitten, and it was all like mangy, and it had like fleas and stuff, and I was like, that's your cat. And when we left, I put it under my costume, and we stole the kitten. And then my friend kept it, and she named it Spook.
Adorable. And is Spook still with us, or is Spook behind the Rainbow Bridge?
Oh, this is, more than 2 decades ago.
Okay.
So,
But Spook had a good life,
Yeah,
though. That's all that matters.
that's so
Okay,
nice.
Erica, 1 second.
Yeah.
You're in the running. Vote for your favorite over text, 99338. Give me Horseshoe's a winner.
Also, how are you going to throw a party and not take care of your animals? Like, shut up.
Because you're an idiot.
What a douche.
Yeah. And Brandywine, Taylor, good morning.
Hi, good morning,
All
guys.
right, girl. Lay it on. What do you do for a friend? Lay it on us.
So in high school, one of my good friends, Nicole, we're older now, so I can tell the story with me. So my good friend Nicole, she randomly texted me after school, and I'm like, all right, it's a Friday. I'm like, hey, girl, what's up? She was like, hey, I'm going to call you. Pretend like you're with me. And I'm like, hold up, what? I'm like, okay, whatever. Didn't ask any questions. Went in the friend mode and was like, all right, girl, you need me, we're good. So as she calls, she has her mother on the other line, and all I hear is, yeah, see, I'm with Taylor now. And I'm like, hi, Nicole's mom.
Damn.
Yeah, we're together.
Oh,
Yada, yada, yada. And she was like, so you guys are right now together. I'm like, yep.
Oh,
Right
man.
beside her. She's passing the phone to me.
yeah.
And later on, I found out on that Monday, this girl was in Delaware with her boyfriend getting his name tattooed on her.
Oh,
Girl.
well,
Now, Taylor, are they
that
still
took a turn.
Are they still together?
They are not together. The tattoo is gone. She got it removed. But I was like, girl, you could have gave me a heads up.
Oh, yeah.
But I went into friend mode. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, let's get down to business. She's with me right now as we speak.
But Taylor, let me know real quick though. Where was the tattoo located?
I think it was like on her thigh. So her mom, she was hoping that no, it was on her chest. She got it on her chest
Target.
under her boob.
Yeah.
And she was hoping that her mom never found out.
Sure.
Oh, my God.
Okay. All right, Taylor. 1 second. You're in the
God.
running. That's also so good that you would be like ready to go.
Yeah, you're
You know
like,
I'm saying?
what?
Vote for your favorite over text 99338.